Right, everybody
User
here.
joined your channel.
Pasty, Goldman, Solar, Alan,
User
Smith.
left your channel. User
Excellent.
Yeah.
joined your channel.
Welcome, guys, to ITC Catterick, 4IB's training map and training area.
User left your
Over the
channel.
next 3
User joined
hours,
your channel.
you'll be run through your phase one, which will give you a basic standard and understanding that will assist you once you get put into your sections at the end of the night.
User left your joined your channel.
We don't want to waste your time, so I ask you not to waste our time. The instructors behind me are giving up their time to teach you so that you get full enjoyment of the Milsim experience.
User joined your channel.
Night will be a shit night for you, and I'll put that fucking nicely. But it gets better from here on. This is probably the worst course you will ever do within 4IB. The rest of the courses are maybe Junior NCO is worse than this one.
Yeah, Junior NCO is much worse.
Yeah, Junior NCO is much worse than this. But you've got to wait a little while before you get on that. They've all been on it, apart from Noodle. Yeah, apart from Noodle, the rest of them have been on it, which is cool. Right, so 4IB, biggest British Milsim unit, currently 148 members. Active out of that is 122. Average attendance on an op night is normally, I think our record's 89. But we're looking at breaking that over the next few weeks, which we will. Why are we so big? Why are we so good? We can boast probably about 350 years real life military life experience. Majority of that is from the British military, ranging from guys that did 4 years all the way up to myself, who did 25 and a half years.
Grab infantry kits.
We have got fucking loads and loads of experience. We take real life tactics, experience, armorize it, bring it into game. That's why you'll stand here in your phase one tonight. We call it phase one. I call it basic training. It's taking somebody from no Milsim experience or Milsim experience, get them to a base standard. You'll then progress on from this with continuation training within your sections. You'll then attend other qualifications, machine gunner, mortars, point man course, when we finally get it up and running. You have Jimpy courses, everything, loads and loads of different courses, basic driving, advanced driving. When you become good enough, you end up standing behind me when I'm giving this speech to another bunch of recruits. Mr. Solar, are you a private or are you a recruit?
Private, sir.
Why are you here then on phase one?
I wanted a refresher, sir.
Cool, excellent. Impressed by that. That's got me. I'm actually almost impressed by that. I just noticed that. So, lucky I never gave you a section later then. Yeah, so there's loads and loads of different courses. Within 4IB, we play hard, but we also work hard as well. On TeamSpeak, we'll hear laugh and a joke is I'm sure a few of you have already seen in TeamSpeak. You have also, when we come on server, I expect you to follow what you're told to do. So if somebody tells you to do something, do it. If you don't want to do it, you've got a choice. You either do it or you push escape, click abort, off fuck packet into TeamSpeak. I will always back up my NCOs unless they're fucking being arse. And then they'll get told and I rock it up their arses. But behind me, instructors tonight will be on my left, or your left, your left, they're right. Sam Walker at the end. I just fucking missed with the point there. He's the head instructor for all phase one courses. Next to him is Mr. Carlisle. He's the assistant instructor for phase one. Next to him, you've got Mr. Griffin. One of the ICs, just done his junior NCO. Was that good? We put him on to SCBC. He's got another 5 weeks of hell. In fact, 6 weeks of hell. He's here as he wants to become an instructor within J7. Next to him, you've got Mr. Elkin, who will be acting as the lead instructor tonight because Mr. Walker will be taking you on the range. And then last but not least, you've got Miss Noodle, who'll be teaching you your medical. They've all given up their time to sit here tonight to teach you people. Oh, next, right. What would you all do is face that way? Right, you all know what an ND is? A negligent discharge?
Yeah.
Cool. Push G. Oh. Only one? Only one? Mr. Pasty.
No.
Mr. Pasty, push G.
Yep.
Get you out. Oh.
That was twice then.
Ah, Mr. Coleman? Only push it
Done.
once, you haven't got
Yep.
through it. Right, so whoever just threw that, change your key binding to double G or Control G, Alt G, Windows key G, Shift G, whatever you want to change it to, so that you don't make a mistake. I could stand here and go, the worst type of ND is this. Every type of ND is bad because you should be in control of your weapon systems at all times. There's nothing worse than sneaking round into position and you do an ND. The amount of times I hear it in barracks here with some the other night before we even left here. Don't know why, because nobody should have been had a magazine loaded. If you do an ND, the sergeant major's liable to fucking rag you around the camp or the PB that you're in, and then scream and shout at you a little bit more. Operations nights are a Wednesday and a Saturday. Normally start joining the server 1900 UK time. On a Wednesday, we like to finish 10-ish to allow Europeans to be able to go to bed before they have to get up for work the next day. Weekends on a Saturday can sometimes slip to maybe 11 o'clock. I've seen us go through to, I think, the latest we've ever been on, because everybody was really, really enjoying it, was about 12 UK time. And we still heard, when we started telling people to leave the server, we still had about 77 people on the server. You can imagine keeping 70 odd people on a server happy is a big job. It's my responsibility for me to do that. I've got a J3 team. They go out, they come up with all the deployments that we do, from the 8-week ones all the way up to 16-week ones. But that is only as good as amount of people that turn up. What I do is I ask you to, if you're not able to turn up, make sure that you post an LOA in your section forums, which you'll see once you pass phase 1 tonight, and let people know that you're not going to be able to attend. We really don't need to know why, but you can put down family meal or whatever you want. If it's a real life issue, then fine, that's cool, no problems whatsoever. If it's things like can't be asked for armor tonight, and we get that 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row, we'll then ask you the question and say, is it a mouse something? Is it you don't like the infantry, you want to change to somewhere else? Or is it just you've lost the mojo for armor? Completely up to you. If you don't post LOAs, you will get warnings. Because it's not fair on the guys who do all the work to make you enjoy yourself if you go, I can't be fucking arsed that, fuck, I'm not posting. And that really upsets him. Right, that's me, innit? Yeah, that's me, I think. Cool.